All right, finally, after all these issues, we are here at the Pocono Raceway for the United Simerson Championship Truck Series presented by the Outlaw Motorsports, of course, as we are here at the halfway point of the truck season. Finally, I'm on the air with you. Up in the booth, Chris Scala with you. Hopefully having a great Friday evening after a little bit of technical difficulties. I went and did an update on a couple things, and knock on wood, everything's working so far. But we're going to go racing here. With the trucks in Pocono. It is the think of veteran 150 here at the Pocono Raceway. The 2.5 mile triangle. As we look at your starting lineup, Bobby Chaney wins the pole. He's actually going to take the outside lane, and he will start on the pole. And Mr. Beach will start second. 4 truck, Derek Bordeaux is going to start in the 3rd position. Tyler Ducharme on the outside. Matt Simpson in the Georgia Bulldogs truck going to start in the 5th position with Stu Redmond. Chris Scala there in the 7th position. Lachlan McMillan going to start there in the 16 car. Nathan Hagar going to start in the 98 car or truck in the 9th position. Nick Russell going to start in 10th with Richard Schwinn 11th. Jake Nichols, Marcus Richardson, Jordan Malish. The 17 truck, Nick Northrup. And there's Pops in the DW Western Auto Classic. Brian Ray. And then the rest of the field. I did some drive issues. I've been getting this message on my computer about my graphics card. So I went and did an automatic driver update on the website for the graphics card. And everything seems to be working now. So let's hope we can download that Daytona race tonight and get that on for you tomorrow, along with the B car race from last night. So I do want to get one race in tonight, so we'll get this one in. Truck Series presented by Outlaw Motorsports here at the Pocono Raceway. 60 race. It's
Dude,
a short
all
race.
3 of us got M4, A4 Tornado.
I guess I should move myself down. Yeah, 60 laps, 150 miles. There I am, and another booth. There we go. See what happens when you don't do things right. Pace cars in, we're underway, 60 laps. It's almost like a sprint race. Beach going to get a good jump, and oh, he gets booted. Bordeaux in the back of Beach. And caution is out. Well, not a way to get a good start there. It's a great start, and one Beach does. Goes into the corner. Sails it off in there. You know, Beach, yeah, it looks like Beach gets out of the gas there. Bordeaux slams into him. Great job by everybody to check up, but the 22 gets turned sideways. Caution out for the first time. Turn 1, lap 1. Let's keep the odometer up here and see if Rock can slow down. Oh, he's definitely out of the throttle, and bam. So the 2 Frenchmen collide. And caution number 1 on the speedway. As these trucks will catch the pace car. Here's what I am going to do.
Sound muted. Channel switched.
There we go.
Sound resumed.
Well, not the way you want to start a race, but leader going to be Bobby Chaney, the pole sitter, who was actually in a battle for second when everyone came together in turn 1 there. But Ducharme will move up to second. Derek Bordeaux is going to be third now. Stuart Redmond fourth. Lachlan McMillan going to be the top 5 here. We'll see if anyone pits. If not, As we always do, we'll jump ahead in the broadcast to move this race along. I don't think anybody would pit unless somebody just wants to top off their fuel tank, so we'll do that real quick and see. 60 laps, obviously 30 laps on the tank of fuel. Do the math, you only need one stop. Let's see who comes to pit road. Oh, trouble! McMillan and Simpson hit each other. Well, this is not the way you want to start a race. But Hagar comes down, Marcus comes down, Schwint, Malish pops, Northrup, Brian Ray. Beach going to come down, also the monster truck. And then Lachlan and Simpson having a meeting with each other here. Let's see that. Lachlan's going to come down and go to pit road. So is Matt. Matt's going to do a fake. And they caught. Somebody check if there's a full moon, please. Well, there's all the trucks entering pit road, including the 73 of okay. He hits the wall. Jake, you could have went to the low side there. Just saying. Anyways, all these trucks going to top off their fuel tanks, get some tires. After all that mess. And pull away. So now we will move ahead to the restarts, which should happen here at lap 5. And again, USRC, restart on green. You're not allowed to switch lanes until you cross the start-finish line. Let's see if we can get more than one corner in. Everybody getting past that 33 truck who's wounded now from that contact with McMillan down to turn 1. Ducharme going to drive it in there with Cheney. Ooh, Bordeaux going to get blocked. And Chris Scala, Nick Caressel driving into the pit. Here comes Marcus Beach in there. Cheney drives it deep through the tunnel turn and is going to take the lead for now. Side by side, look at it, looks like the pace lap all over again. Cheney getting in help from Bordeaux and take the lead. Ducharme back to 3rd, Redmond up to 4th. Scala going to dive underneath Redmond for 4th. Got him. And here comes Marcus. The rest still going to bring it with him. And Bordeaux going for 2nd. Not supposed to go side by side in a tunnel turn, boys. Look at Beach bringing that 22 into the picture here. They're 2, 3 wide off the corner. Obviously the long straightaways here. That draft plays a huge role. Marcus, Stewart, Redmond, Caressel, Mr. Beach. That's 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th right there. Oh, Beach in the wall. Cheney trying to break that draft up a little bit. Oh, hold on, Nick. Nice save there. Meanwhile, Cheney up here in that lead. Marcus going to make a move for fourth underneath Scala. Redmond coming with him. Nothing like beer and chicken. Chicken and beer. Oh, look out for Pops. And Scala going to let off and let them both go. So move Marcus to fourth, Redmond to fifth, Scala to sixth. As we are on lap number 7, Whoa, Bordeaux with a big save. These trucks are loose. Open. There's Northup in the wall back there. Everybody's hitting the wall. Meanwhile, Cheney continuing to lead. Ducharme chasing after him there, and that's HendricksCars.com. Chevy Silverado, the Tide ride back there in the third spot. Here comes that Miller Lite Chevy in the fourth position as Ducharme sliding it sideways. So is Bordeaux. Wow, it's a tank slapper. Guys, just so I have clarification out there, I'm kind of checking on my phone here, but everything will look and sound okay out there. Just want to make sure. Thank you. If I have a viewer. And you see Cheney leading off of 3. Don't call it turn 4. As he continues to lead, no real side-by-side battles. Everybody single file snaking their way through. Bobby all the way down to Allentown, Pennsylvania. The block. Not really the block, more break the draft. True story. During the race, Bobby did that, and Jordan Malish actually keyed Mike and said, somebody's come off pit road. So obviously it was working. Look back here towards mid-pack. Here's Lachlan McMillan. He's worked his way past Beach. Jordan Malish, as I just mentioned. Richard Schwint there in the 55 Superman sponsoring this race. That's why we called it the Think a Veteran 150, obviously in honor of Veterans Day. Nathan Aguilar, there's Jake Nichols in the 73. Brian Ray back in the 27. Northrop with some heavy right side damage. He hit that turn 1 wall just a little bit ago. And he shifted it in the corner. And there's Pops in the 15. Right with Tyler Ducharme here. The HendricksCars.com Chevrolet Silverado. Again, want to throw an apology for not being able to get the Daytona SRA race on. We planned to work on the download there. We had an issue with that. I don't know if that was part of this update. Apparently I had to do to my computer. But we'll try to get that downloaded and broadcasted for you tomorrow afternoon when I do the B race also. I'll get a finalized time on that here in the near future. Tyler doing a good job just hanging on there in the draft and just kind of riding the bumps there. Turn 1 very bumpy here at Pocono. There's your front 4 single file. A little distance back to Stuart Redmond and Chris Scala back there in the 7. He's in the 6th spot. But in this battle back here now, Lachlan McMillan at 16. He's coming back from that damage he got. The contact with Matt Simpson there in the pit road. Mr. Beach going to dive underneath him. Jordan Malish there. Laps in the book here at Pocono. Again, probably the shortest, when I think about it, shortest distance-wise you will race all season long here in the Truck Series presented by Outlaw Motorsports. As you know, full distance trucks races and the season 30 races long, which is 8 races longer than the actual truck season. But most of the races are the real schedule, and then of course added in some other races. 150 miles here, so not going to be a long race at all. And a battle up ahead here for 4th. Marcus diving underneath Tyler Ducharme, who's lost 2nd. This is actually for 3rd. Tyler definitely giving that 69 a workout off of 3. Marcus going to take the spot away. Oh, slide job engaged. Charm going to try to get by the 2 of Marcus. Good battle here. Marcus up on that grip strip. Tyler trying to slide up there. He's not really clear, but Marcus going to cut him a break. Marcus, being the smart driver he is, realizing the situation and gets out of it. And Marcus going to dive back under. Good move here. That's one thing that other drivers do say a lot about Ducharme is his aggressive driving. That's his style of racing. People like it, people don't. Meanwhile, Bobby Chaney leads. He is, I believe, led every lap because of that caution. And Bordeaux getting it loose off of 3. Already quarter distance in. Brian Ray getting loose back there off of 3. Can he hold on to it? Yes, he will. You see Nick Caressel gotten by the 7 back there for the 6th position. Move Caressel up. Here's where we're trying to get to this battle. Mid back as Beach leads. McMillan, Jordan Malish, Richard Schwint. And here comes the 98 of Nathan Hagar. Hagar can't drive 55. He's going to drive past 55. Or not. Way to ruin it. Now back to this again. As we got a battle for the lead too. Bordeaux is on the outside of Bobby, not able to make the move. Meanwhile, everybody else continuing. Jordan Malish up the track. Here comes Schwint. Superman making a move. Hagar going to draft his way with Jordan, and I think Superman's going to let him go. So move Nathan Hagar up a spot. And Schwint back one now. As Marcus throwing the block a little bit on, oh, Garrett, or Nichols, in the wall. Jake Nichols taking out the wall in turn 3 here, gets it loose, spins at the bottom, smacks that inside guardrail, and had to take the cone with him too. Bad news for the 73 of Jake Nichols. And he will come to his pit stall, no caution out. And look at the battle here. Hagar going to try to work his way past Jordan. Jordan works his way up the track now. Schwint not able to make a move. Meanwhile, here comes Beach looking on Scala now. So Chris starting to fall back a little bit. Battle for 7th. Canadian and McMillan up on the Frenchman. Oh, McMillan's in the wall hard. Up on our leaders there in a tight battle here. And look at Bordeaux diving underneath the 99. Bordeaux with some issues earlier in turn number 1 on lap 1. Ducharme hits the outside wall with his rear. Almost spins it out. We'll let you vote. Whose was better, Bordeaux save or Tyler save? Watch 4th car in line here off 3. Right here. Yeah, did. Tyler falls back just a little bit for Marcus. And Bordeaux chasing down Bobby here as they continue to draft with each other. He's trying to hold that lead as much as possible. He knows Derek might be the faster truck right now, but he's going to fight him tooth and nail with it. Schwint has worked his way past Malish back there for position. Lap 20. We're a third of the way already in. 9 laps away. We could be seeing green flag pit stops. Looking at our upcoming schedule on the way. Got the Michigan International Speedway coming up next week. It'll be the final race before our Thanksgiving break, which will be a 1-week break. We'll race November 20th, November 18th, next Tuesday night at Michigan. That race will be at 7 o'clock, 100 laps. It's the Douglas McFarland 200 at Michigan. And then we'll take that week off on the 25th. And we'll come back on December the 2nd and be at you at Bristol for the next Darren Moyer 6-pack challenge race, which, by the way, this is a Darren Moyer 6-pack challenge race. This Pocono race was Marcus Richardson, Jordan Malish, Richard Schwint. The only 3 from the Charlotte race that are in this race with a chance to win $20. So Marcus with that shot to win. But your next chance is going to be at Bristol here on December the 2nd. So we got a new leader. Bordeaux has gotten past Cheney 21 laps in. And the Tide Ride goes to the front. And I'm going to sit back and let you guys take a lap with Marcus Richardson at Pocono. Come on, there we go. Oh! Well, there you go. As you saw Marcus get the wall, you also saw the battle up here for the lead. What a show it was. Cheney made another move to the inside, trying to cross over Bordeaux last lap in 3. But Bordeaux able to hold strong, and that Tide Ride now starting to stretch it out a little bit on the Exalted Chevrolet of Cheney. Marcus Richardson in 3rd, Tyler Ducharme in 4th. Stuart Redmond with a good run there into 5th position. Battle for 6th is on. Scala able to get by Carreso. Here comes Beach. That's 6th, 7th, and 8th right there. Nathan Hayar are going to be 9th. And Richard Schwint, your top 10. One caution so far was turn 1, lap 1. Bordeaux in the back of Beach. And Beach with a lazy spin into the grass. That's been the only caution so far. We have been green flagged the whole way so far after that. Upcoming schedule for this weekend, I'll go ahead and share this with you. Tomorrow, I'm undecided, but I would tune in at about 12:15 tomorrow. I have a live broadcast from 10 to noon tomorrow, live somewhere. And basically, I'm going to be signed in to the Gen 6 race. I might be late to that race because of the timing and stuff. So I'm going to try to get here right about 10 after 12 when the race starts to get in. If I don't, well, I'm going to try to get the stream up at the same time. That's my point here. So look for the stream to come up. If I don't, then I probably will not be able to broadcast the race I'm in tomorrow with the Gen 6 final NIS race for 267 laps, or 268 at Miami. However, tomorrow afternoon, we will get for you the Daytona Gen 6 race. Oh, in trouble, Ducharme is spun. And caution out for the 2nd time as Marcus goes down pit road. Nichols on pit road. And McMillan on pit road. And the 2nd caution out on the speedway. Let's see what happens here. Ducharme in that 4th position, running that middle lane. You see the back end already starting to come around on her. As you see Marcus electing to go to pit road, there's the spin. The next question, did Marcus beat the pit road light? We shall see, and there is one way to find out. Let's see. Let's go on board Tyler, and let's do this. Let the slide begin. We're going to look for a caution light somewhere. Here's the spin happening. Here you see Marcus going to pit road. My guess is going to be no, he's not going to make it. Alright, we're not going to see a caution light, so let's look ahead here Let's see if we see anything. I don't see. I'm looking on any fence or nothing of a caution light. Apparently Pocono's not up to technology with lights. Well, here's the only way we can find out, I guess, apparently. Marcus is not on pit road yet. And you see the lights are on right there on the pace car. So Marcus not going to make it a pit road before the caution comes out, which means he will have to fall to the back. So caution number 2 on the speedway for Tyler Ducharme's spin off of turn 3. All the trucks going to catch up to the pace car. Now, as I was saying, as they catch up here, I'll catch you up a little bit. The Daytona race, obviously I'm thinking we're going to be done somewhere around 3 or so with the Homestead race. About 3:30, something like that. I do got to make a couple of errands I have to do in the evening. So I'm looking to maybe do the Daytona race somewhere about 5:30. If I can get the Daytona race in at 5:30, we'll come back and do the B car race right afterwards and get everything all caught up. If not, worst case scenario, we'll do the Daytona race Saturday afternoon and come back in the evening with the truck race. So we'll figure, or the B race, we'll figure it all out tomorrow. But do plan on being with us somewhere around 5:30 on Saturday afternoon, as we will get the Daytona Gen 6 race for SRA. The Gen 6 series presented by Llama Dog Racing. That race will get broadcasted at 5:30 tomorrow. And I'm just going to work on downloading it when I get done with this race. Again, having technical issues all throughout the last couple of days, actually. I went to run the B car race last night, not the USRC one, because I didn't make it home in time to run that one, but I went over to the Upper Edge Racing League, which I just joined last week, and I was having blinking issues all night. Ended up finishing 13 laps down to 18th after rebooting, and then, of course, tonight having issues downloading this. Had issues a couple nights ago downloading the Pocono race for my dad. So having these issues, I went and updated some drives just now when we were off the air, and apparently everything is working fine now, so knock on wood. I hate having technical issues. All right, here we go. Leader's going to come to pit road. This will likely be the final pit stops unless we need tires at the end. Everybody to pit road. Should be 4 tires and fuel for everyone. Race on pit road, going to go to Bobby Chaney. And barely, if any. Bordeaux second, Redmond third, and Beach going to be fourth, Scala fifth. And Richard Schwink going to stay out. He'll get a bonus point here for leading the lap potentially, but we're going to fast forward ahead, which is great about Pocono cautions here. And you see Cheney and then Northrop coming down pit road, and some other trucks too here. Look at a fuel strategy here. Beach to pit road, Malish, Brian Ray. Bunch of them in. And more trucks to pit road as I'll go ahead and update this. Ish went back in, Hagar, Ray, all these guys topping off in case they cannot, or if we go green the rest of the way, they can make it to the finish. So we'll go racing here at lap number 31. Pace car in, Cheney leading, Bordeaux second. And Carresso going to jump to the outside, make it 3 wide. He did it legally. Waiting for that start-finish line. Sean going to jump to the bottom. Carresso going to put himself in a wall. Oh, car's hitting the wall over. Jordan slams it. Jordan Malish with a hard shot to the wall. And Cheney making a bid for the lead. .30 laps to go. Racing starting to get intense here at Pocono. And Malish, look at that damage to the right side after hitting that wall. Bordeaux leads that lap. Ducharme back to the 4th position after those issues. Again, this is a Darren Moyer 6-pack challenge race. Marcus Richardson, Jordan Malish, and Richard Schwint with a chance to win $20 for winning the race. The top 5 from this race will move on to Bristol and a chance of $20. As Marcus and Cheney battle out for 4th, Bobby falling back. It's the farthest back the pole sitter's been all night. Meanwhile, Ducharme and Stuart Redmond going to battle for 2nd. And Northrop in the wall again. Somebody else in the wall back there. Jordan Malish, it looks like. Everybody beating up the wall. And of course, after this race, the rest of the drops will officially be put in. And we will have 5 drops altogether in this series. Eric Bordeaux leading this race and have tied ride, doing a great job. Redmond, Ducharme in a battle for 4. Cheney and Marcus continue to battle it out. Here comes Beach. Scala right there in the 7th position, looking to bounce or make that the 6th spot. And then Nathan Hagar there in 7th. Everybody pretty much single file. There's Pops back there behind Northrop in the 15. Caressel's back there with a damaged truck now. Battles everywhere. And Brian Reagan loose back there off of 3. As we round with Marcus. Excuse me. As you see Tyler Ducharme move up to 2nd past Redmond. Redmond driving deep in there, about got the back of Tyler. And he about hit again. Here comes Cheney. And Redmond going to make the move to the bottom. We're having some blinking issues. Cheney trying to make that move. Marcus riding right there in the 5th position. Marcus, the winner last week at Lucas Oil Raceway. Marcus trying to get that 7th win of the season. Ducharme trying to get his 1st. Bordeaux trying to get his 3rd win. 2nd win of the season. One that Watkins won earlier this season. Win here in the Pocono Raceway. As Bobby looks underneath Redmond, move Cheney up. Oh, as Ducharme's loose again. Wow, he held on to that thing. That's impressive. He went cutting through the grass down the back or the straightaway there. Able to hold on to it. Look at this draft. Ducharme going to fall back to the 5th position. Move Marcus up. Cheney up to 2nd now. Ducharme going to block Beach back here. There comes the 22. Man, Ducharme getting way loose. Time to work out. As we are just shy of 20 laps to go already from Pocono. As Redmond going to get past by Marcus for 3rd. Oh, how about a double drift? And I think Beach made contact there with Ducharme. What a slide. Tyler getting lessons from Derek Bordeaux. Watch this. Bam, contact. That's drifting turn 2, boys. What a save. And of course, Beach giving him the room. As Marcus going to make the move for 2nd now. As I believe it's Crystal going to pit road back there. That would be Cressel. What great racing this has been. Only 2 cautions. United Sim Racing Championship Truck Series led by Outlaw Motorsports, race number 15 of 30. Here in the Think of Veteran 150. presented by Richard Schwinn. Tyler and Beach continue to battle it out. There's your top four. As Bordeaux leads another lap. Marcus looking underneath Cheney for second. The pass. Meanwhile, Tyler and Beach continue that battle. Scanlon back there hanging around with Hagar. In the 7th and 8th position. Tyler gets back in line. We are now at 20 laps to go. Who is going to win it here in Pocono? Wow, Tyler slaps the wall. Look out. He's holding on, and he saves it again. How is he doing this? We're going to watch this one. Let's see him get loose here off of one. Look out. This is the wall a little bit. Yep, still trying to hold it. Oh boy. Oh boy. And be good. He falls back in the hands of Scanlon and Nathan Hagar. Fine total chicken pit special number 7 is Redmond gets loose. As him and Bobby and Marcus battle now. Oh, Bobby up the track and the wall. And Marcus is gone, and then there goes Ducharme around. And caution is out. That was a weird sequence of events. Let's see all that again. Let's go back here first to the second and third place running trucks. And I believe Marcus is going to get in the back of Bobby. Right there. Yep, there's the contact. Totally incidental. Bobby's got holding on for a ride. He's going to go up and slam the wall. And I think Marcus, out of disappointment for the incident, is going to Alt F4 and T-minus 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. And then back here, was there contact? Let's do this. Again, was there contact? Now let's go real speed here. You'll be 06. Oh. I will tell you this on the side. I usually don't talk about myself like this, but on my screen, it did not show me making contact with him. We'll let you decide. But anyways, caution out at lap number 43. So Marcus meant to rattle your cage then. We'll likely see pit stops here to get tires as we are at 16 laps to go and roll to the finish. Again, tomorrow night, 5:30. We're going to try it again. I'm going to download it throughout the evening here. But we'll try to get the SRA Daytona race on. Now that this is all working, I'm pretty sure my downloading will be faster. So that's why I'm so late getting broadcasts on tonight. Basically spent the last hour trying to get the race to work. And the downloads happened. They weren't happening. So I made some updates, and I think we're okay now. Here we go, pit road. Everybody on the lead lap coming in. Ducharme just killed everyone's pit crew. Oh, maybe not. He got to his stall. At least he got his left side, guys. And pit stop's going to be won by Bordeaux. Redmond going to be second. Beach third. Scala fourth. Hagar fifth. Schwitz sixth. As we will fast forward ahead to the restarts, which will happen at lap 48. With Bordeaux leading, Redmond second. Remember, you cannot pass until you get to the start-finish line. As I said, after Ducharme to the outside. Oh, Bordeaux slides up, look out. And being told that the 69 will be black flagged for that restart. Let's go back and watch the replay. Basically, one of the new rules that was just issued was you must stay in line until you cross the start-finish line, unless some issue of somebody spinning the tires or that kind of thing happens. You see Ducharme clearly jump to the outside. Live here with Ducharme underneath Redmond. Again, black flag being shown for the 69, so he will have a couple laps to take it. Bordeaux leading, though. Beach second, Redmond in that battle. Scala there in fifth with Hagar sixth. Tyler gonna slide. Oh, contact there. As Hagar looks underneath the 7 for 5th. And he will take that spot away. Hagar and Vince Scally 6 as we are coming up to 10 laps to go. Bordeaux Beach, Ducharme, who's still yet to hit for the black flag, by the way. Oh, Ducharme sideways. And caution is out again. Let's go back and see what happens here. In the corners, contact with Redmond. Nice job of everybody to miss him. A caution out. Now, interesting dilemma here. According to the web page, the rules, if a driver is issued a black flag and a caution comes out, he is to be cleared of the black flag and then given an EOL. So interesting situation here where Tyler's going to get sent to the back of the line because of that caution. I'm sure that'll be something that the admins will be looking at, because in a way Tyler just kind of kept himself in this race with that spin. We shall see if the leaders will pit and get tires. If not, we're going to have about a 4-lap sprint to the finish. It has been. Again, coming up tomorrow, 5:30, though, we'll have the Daytona SRA Gen 6 Series presented by Lumadog Racing. We'll have it coming up for you at 5:30. And then, depending on time allowance, before I have an engagement I need to go to tomorrow night, we'll have the B-Car race. If not, we'll run it later Saturday evening and get that caught up so that we can do the IndyCar race from Sim Racing Authority. They're going to be tomorrow night at the Phoenix International Raceway. Go to simracingauthority.com, sign up for their league, and then of course I'll be back racing for them on Sunday as we are at Kentucky. I remembered. And let's see who comes to pit road. Everybody from 5th on back. It looks like Pop's going to stay out, Malish going to stay out. But 5th on back comes to pit road. And Jordan gets a wave around. tires and fuel. And Skyler going to race off pit road here between these guys. So let's move ahead. Let's see how the finish happens. It'll be 5 laps to go from Pocono. And I think a veteran 150. Bordeaux leads, Beach second, everybody's hitting each other. Pops jumps out of line. And gets back in. Little check up there. Redmond going for second. Oh, here we go. Big wreck. And that'll bring the caution out. And that'll likely end this race. Let's see, both the Scalas involved. Caressel, Hagar, Schwint with heavy damage. Bobby's got some damage, it looks like. And look at Ducharme smoking bad. But he's able to hold it straight. He might have gained it a bit. He might be up to 3rd or 4th here, it looks like. Let's see it again. It's going to happen up here in the 3rd position. And Redmond's going to start coming up the track. Hagar's getting loose. And they just meet in the middle. And bam, in the wall they go. There you see both Scalas getting hit. Schwint piles in. There's Ducharme getting damage. Caressel in there. Nichols does a hell of a job to stop the truck almost. And caution out again. This is the 4th caution, I believe. No, Bobby didn't touch anything. Let's ride with him here. We'll be able to evaluate. You see contact between Redmond and Pops. Here's the contact. Bam, bam, bam. Wow. Don't think he got hit, boys. That's one of the rare occasions I have this view. Let's check this one out. This will tell us right here. There's the checkup with Pops. And the wreck should happen right about now. There goes Pops. Well, Bobby hits me a little bit. That's about it. And then here comes Schwint to the bottom. Drives through the grass. That's about it. So very light contact on the 99. Alright, we'll go on board with me here. Let's see what I went through here. And then the one that we can go ahead and call the luckiest one, because let's go back to the restart. Remember, with Tyler, he was cleared of the black flag, given an EOL because of the rules at the time of this restart. So he restarts at the back in 10th at the time. So Tyler, just like that, goes to 4th. Well, nonetheless, Derek Bordeaux is going to be your winner. Beach going to get second. Redmond going to be in third. As I mentioned, Tyler Ducharme going to finish fourth now. And I believe Bobby Cheney going to finish fifth. So for the first time this year, we will not be giving away $20. Go ahead and do, because nobody's going to be pitting unless they blow up. I'm just going to move ahead to the finish of the race here, because it is over. Here's the final lap being taken right there, so we'll just buzz along here. This will be Derek Bordeaux's second win of the year, as he won at Watkins Glen. Well, here's the deal now. The standings have now been updated with 5 drops. There was 1 drop as of last week. The other 4 have now been put in. This will be it the rest of the season. The points will be the points. And I'll show you the standings here very shortly with all 5 drops involved. And yes, I did have 5 planned the whole time. I just didn't want to say anything. Meanwhile, though, off turn 4, or turn 3, there ain't no Ford Pocono, Chris. It's the second win of the season for Derek Bordeaux, winning the Think of Veterans 150 at Pocono. And I'm sure Beach is not too thrilled with him after lap 1. Let's take a look at your final standings as the drifting session begins. Bordeaux, your winner. Beach in second. Ironically, the 2 got together in lap 1. Redmond finishing third. Cheney fourth. Tyler Ducharme ends up 5th, actually, when this is all over with. Caressel 6th. Pops in 7th. Chris Scala 8th. Nathan Hagar 9th. Shake Nichols 10th. Richard Schwinn 11th. Jordan Allen 12th. Marcus Richardson 13th. 14th. 15th. Brian Wright. Lachlan McMillan 16th. Matt Simpson 17th. Aaron Davis, your 18th and last place finisher. And I'm going to bring the points across the screen here so you can see them. There's your new points now with the 5 drops in there. So that means officially 10 races count. And you see Marcus leads now by 29 over David Shedd. Bobby Cheney 32 back. Derek Bordeaux 42 back. Richard Schwint 58 back in 5th. Caressel, Wilms, Malish, O'Brien, and Steve Dixon now your top 10. There you go. So, well, that was a fun one. Entertaining, a little bit of action going on there. Now, I will announce some of the new rules that we're putting into play, and of course, the B race actually was the first race with them, and from what Dad told me, nobody really had any rules or anything happen that got violated, but basically the new rules are this. With the rule on the black flag that was issued to Tyler on the restart, anytime now that a black flag comes out and a caution comes out that involves you in any way, you start it or you're involved or you spin out or something, what will happen at that point is you get it cleared and then given back the black flag. So that in that case, in that race, Tyler would have to come back to pit road if he chose to and that kind of thing. Also on the restarts, you saw Pops pop out of line there and get back in. That kind of situation, or if there's a situation, say, if Hagar would spin the tires or something and almost like wreck, and Tyler makes a move to avoid him, in that situation, both would be cleared. So just a more clarification of that rule and that black flag rule. So that there's no questions. So, anywho, appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to obviously come back at 5:30 tomorrow. We'll have the broadcast for you for the Sim Racing Authority Gen 6 presented by Llama Dog Racing for you. I can't guarantee I'll be streaming tomorrow afternoon at noon or when I get home because I'm going to be pushing time getting back from the event I have to broadcast to run this final race, because it's really the only time we'll be able to run this weekend. So if I can get home by 12:15, 12:10, then I'll start a couple laps down if I have to and go run the race. But if I do that, then I will not be streaming the race. So just be aware of that. So till then, thanks for watching, guys. Check out USRConline.com for Races Only TV. Get signed up, and we'll see you guys soon. What am I repeating?